walk back to the group. Oh, that was a fun mission.
Alright, what would you guys like to do next? It's getting to be about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Tavern.
Well, we need to ask Sildar about if he knows where the interests in the mines are, and then we can prepare our stuff for tomorrow.
Well, instead of asking Sildar, maybe we could ask the Rockseeker brothers that are outside of town. You want some water, dear?
Or we could do them both. I mean, it's only 4 in the afternoon.
Be right back.
I don't know if I told you guys, but like my draconic background is a white dragon. So like I kind of have this white sheeny sheen of like dragon scales sort of on my skin.
A sex sheen.
Yes. Constant sex sheen.
Got it.
I was a white dragon once.
Pete,
Does that milkshake bring all the boys to the yard?
Okay.
You guys damn right. It's better than yours.
Okay. Pete, can I ask you a question?
I was white dragon.
What's my 2 hit right now, since I'm not wearing my armor?
Whatever it is, subtracted whatever your armor is. I think. What kind of armor? Leather?
Well,
So it's 10 plus your dex is if you're not wearing
We're
armor.
back in town, babe, so you can go get your stuff.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we're back in town. I haven't gotten it yet, though. So.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
We were gonna go talk to the Sildar. Is that his name?
Okay.
Forgot
So you
about
guys, you guys head into.
You guys check out Sildar. I'm gonna check and see what's out of that smithy over there.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go to the smith.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of you guys are going to Sildar.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys come into the inn. Sildar's actually sitting out on the inn table, kind of lost in thought. What do you guys say?
Yo, like, Gundren's missing. Do you know where he could be?
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to burden you. You had all done so much. Yes. I suppose I should tell you. Well, to begin, there's actually Gundren is one of 3 Rockseeker brothers. There's Saradin and Nundro. And they've all located the entrance to the Wave Echo Cave.
What?
So, unfortunately, our journey was waylaid by Clark, and the Black Spider sent word that he was to be brought to him. I don't know what that name means, but I overheard it while they were taking him. And as he says that, he looks around and he says, "Where's Yemek?"
Who?
Yemek!
Who's that?
Your traveling companion. The one that saved me.
Oh.
Oh, Jim?
He's...
Oh, he went to the smithy.
Yeah.
Gem? Who is Gem?
That's our nickname.
You make
Because he's a real gem.
Oh, I see. Gem.
Yeah, like a nice polished ball of dung.
Okay. Well, this Yemek or Gem, I was going to share this with him here, but I suppose you can get to him as well. He pulls out a map, and he hands it to you, Diuki,
Okay.
and he says, "This is a normal map. Unfortunately, I had to buy this one from in town. There was a map that Gundren was carrying that had the location of the Wave Echo Cave. I believe that the dwarf and the map are at Krogmaw Castle."
Where's that?
I don't know, unfortunately, but I'm not familiar with the area. Somebody in town might.
Who do you think might know?
The innkeeper. The innkeeper. I'm not here, but the innkeeper.
You wouldn't know?
My gem senses are tingling.
So, finally he says, I must find my friend Arno Albrecht. He was sent here 2 months ago to establish a base to be ready to mine.
Okay.
And so he says, now I must go. I must find my friend.
Well, good luck with that. You'll have a room here for the next couple of days, I guess. And
Thank
we'll
you.
see you around.
We cut to sorry. No, before we cut, he just says, but please, if you can, please save my friend.
Well, I think that's the plan.
And he looks at you and says, truly, the 7 leagues shall be told in the halls of Winterhall. And then he walks out. Jem, you pull up to the smithy.
Yeah.
How are you cold? You live in Florida.
Oh, no, I'm not cold.
No,
I'm-
Heather.
Oh, that is true. No doubt.
Because the air conditioning's on, and there's a fan, and possibly a draft, and I'm in a short sleeve shirt.
Heather, supposedly it's 73 degrees in where you are.
Well, it's 50 in this apartment.
Yeah, so that's
So, Patrick, as you're walking around, you realize, of course, there is no smithy. So where do you end up wandering to?
There's no smithy?
Nope.
Not to the top left above the Stonehill Inn?
You realize there's a building there, but it seems kind of dilapidated. It's a little bit run down.
We loot it.
Well, let's see here.
It's a tiny dungeon. Oh boy.
I can be a hero after raiding this one.
Let's go whack up some bushes. You know, maybe there's some gems hiding in them.
Well, since if I
you need a bushwhacker.
looking at the smith, looking at the dilapidated building, do I see anything around it or?
Yeah, right. Actually, as you start to kind of wander around, you come up to the as you try not to pass the Stonehill Inn, you actually come up to the Lion Shed Coaster, which is another trading post right south of the Shrine of Luck.
Okay. Yep. Well, I'm gonna go in there and browse their goods. What do they have in there?
Actually, I'm gonna pause you here. I'm gonna retcon a little bit here.
Yeah.
I actually think that because, honestly, that would put you right by the inn. So I think instead you actually take the trail out of town and double back along that path, and you end up at the orchard on the outside of town.
Let me see if I can find it.
It's above where it says
Yep,
town.
right here.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So as you come up to the orchard, you see a man, and I say a man, but you see a silver-haired elf rocking on his porch. And as you get there, he stands and gives you a wave.
I wave back to him. Hey there.
Hello. What brings you here, traveler?
Oh, I'm just wandering around the town right now. I wanted to check out the smith, but looks like he's not there anymore, so I'm just wandering around. I'm Jem, by the way.
Jem, nice to meet you. I am Darren.
Darren?
Yes, Darren Eldermath. Seems to me you look to be an adventurer. Is that true?
Absolutely. Adventurer and hero.
I myself am an adventurer. Well, used to be. I've settled down here, and I'm what you might call the law in these parts.
What did you do when you were adventuring?
Why, I was a member of the Order of the Gauntlet, and I would smite any evildoers that crossed my path.
Can you tell me about some of the evildoers you smote?
Have you heard of Cyrox, the murder thief?
Have I heard of Cyrox the murder thief? Was that you?
I don't want to say yes, but then he winks at you.
Oh. Please tell me all your stories, Darren.
Why, sit a spell and we'll discuss much. But before I can talk about that, have you noticed, and he looks to the side, the red brands?
No, I haven't.
The red brands are a group of ruffians. They came in about 2 months ago and are trying to take over our town. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to scare them off. And they keep hanging around that sleeping giant inn on the outskirts of town.
Oh.
Uh,
Not even you? They're not scared of even you?
No, unfortunately, I haven't been able to deal with them because I've been taking care of someone digging at the old owl well. In fact, some people digging there have said they've been chased away by the undead.
The undead?
Yes. Please, if you could, you said you were an adventurer. Well, could you please help us? Could you go to the the old owl well and see what these people have been speaking of?
Anything for you, Darren. Anything to make you proud.
Darren gives you an old man wink. It's slow as molasses and makes you feel like Dad loves you.
Yeah!